Hey everybody, welcome back to Konversation. This place looks a little familiar. Way back in May of 2020.
2020, was it?
Yeah, 2020.
It was 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
Oh, it is 22.
This was our very first episode where we were trying to do something for our students to talk about the stuff that they were going to be missing because the pandemic had recently shut everything down, including our gym where we work out at. Physique Magnifique.
And he was bored out of his mind.
Had nothing to do. I was like, God damn it, give me something to do. Let's go to Naeem's house and create some crazy stuff.
Oh, that was, wow.
Just for the students.
Just for the students.
Yeah. And then a few episodes later,
Yeah, Dennis.
we showed it off to Dennis because we thought he'd get a kick out of it. And rather than laugh,
We thought he was going to laugh.
yeah, we thought he was going to laugh. Rather than doing that, he said, hey, that's a good idea. You guys should do something like get some gas or, put it on YouTube or whatever. And
Here we are.
almost 2 years later, 2 years in May,
Yeah.
we're still here. Now, the road to getting here was fraught with danger, stupidity, and craziness.
A lot of pain. A lot of pain.
A lot of pain, yeah, for him, some for me. I was the smart one, trying to stay away with as much pain as possible.
Yeah. But damn, what a ride.
Yeah, and one of the things that, we started to talk about at the end of last year, was that this is starting to cost us money out of our own pockets.
There it is.
Flying out, going to different places, seeing different people.
We definitely enjoy it.
Yeah, so we've been thinking about, and we're going to have to do, trying to get some funding.
Yeah.
Maybe in the way of putting your
Your
Venmo.
Venmo, yeah. I think we could do it through Zelle too, probably. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. It's a work in progress. But we
To
are
say
going
the
to start
least.
asking our viewers if they could, out of the kindness of their
Right.
hearts and generosity,
Or guilt.
or guilt. Okay, we could guilt people into this, I
hell
guess.
yeah, of course.
I mean, that would be typical of us.
Look at us.
Look, she's losing a lot of weight just because of this.
Look how thin I am.
Yeah, I mean, you should see the rest of the house.
No, you don't want to.
No, you
You
don't want to.
want to.
But yeah, so out of that, we are gonna hopefully get some donations.
Right.
If you like the content that we've been doing,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
people we've been talking to, boy, we would really appreciate it.
We would
Um,
definitely use it.
In
the
the
show.
coming weeks, we're lining up some people. As a matter of fact, next week we're gonna have a young man by the name of Jason Anai, who is actually a staple in the martial arts world because a lot of people.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
on the
we have
9th.
in the books. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna go see him on the 9th.
Sweet.
So that'll be a lot of fun. His episode's gonna be a little late though, right? Because we're shooting it on Sunday,
This is gonna be a week after.
so it'll be up on the following week. So you're gonna see me and this guy this week,
Mm-hmm.
unless we can squeeze somebody in for next week too.
I'm sure we could.
On the 9th.
Well, we have a long list. Well,
Well, we
we
have,
have a
list
long list of people that are far away.
Right? Yeah, like Hawaii,
Texas,
Texas, Chicago.
Chicago. Oh my God. Yeah, we want to get further east too, don't we?
Yeah, well, New York.
Yeah.
There's a guy up there in Raleigh.
Damn.
He's one of those TV personality guys that everybody knows and loves.
Were we even thinking of going to Canada?
Canada, oh yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Oh,
Go
wow.
see June De Leon.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Hey, June.
Should we tell Destry?
He'll go. He'll take along. Yeah, so we got a lot of things planned in the near future. Something that we are really looking forward to again.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, this stuff costs money. And this is our shameless plug, folks. I mean,
No, it really
let's
is.
not kid each other.
No, not at all. And because we're shameless.
Very
But
much
also
so.
because we really do love what we do,
Right.
and it's become less of a hobby and more of a responsibility that we now feel we owe the community to put these people's stories out there, and you can only do so much on your own, and it really does take a group of people, and that's what we're asking. We're asking you guys, the viewers, the group of people to help us out so we can help other people out. And
Right.
it's just paying it forward is all we're trying to do. But we're shameless about it, so we're flat out
And
asking
also,
for money.
If there are some actual people out there you would like us to interview,
Yeah.
Reach out to us. Leave a comment. Give us some names. We'll go knock on their door.
Oh,
We
yeah,
don't mind.
we'll definitely.
As long as they don't shoot us when we get there. Throw knives.
Yeah,
or,
yeah. I was gonna say we've walked into a few houses where it's just full of weapons, and we're dumb enough to be like, "Ooh, how cool!"
Candy store goofballs.
At no point are we concerned, like, "Hey, this person could kill us."
Yeah, at any given time.
Mm.
We were at Graciella's place, and she was like, "Yeah, I wasn't worried about you guys. She could beat the shit out of both of us." We're like, "Oh, okay."
Pretty much. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever. So, yeah. No, she was comfortable because she wasn't scared of us at all.
There was no threat whatsoever. And then also, what else is happening? The new year is also bringing out something that I think is really cool. Something we worked on last year, out in the cold, in the fog, and in the grassy knolls of dirt. And
you're describing this, and all of a sudden my toes got cold. I swear to God.
So Naeem and I got involved in a movie.
Yeah,
it's a short film.
It's a short film, yeah.
About 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
But it was actually pretty good. I've been getting a kick out of watching the what they call the dailies.
Yeah. Because it's not done yet, still in production.
It's still in post production.
Yeah.
They're putting all the little bells and whistles that they need to. But there's two guys in there that are pretty awesome. There's this really incredible fight scene. You got to check it out when it comes out.
Dude, you know, the best part for me was that Jeep. The acting in that Jeep is just.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know where they got him. I mean, talk about a live prop.
Yeah, I know, right? No, but the little girl in the movie, she was awesome.
Kiana?
Yeah, she was kicking your ass in the lines.
Dude, I was so embarrassed. I would say a line, and if it was wrong, she'd just look at me like, "That's not my line."
That's not my
the
cue,
line.
bro.
Yeah, come on. You're not gonna get anything out of it until you say it right. I'm like, wow, okay, I'm sorry. So that happened.
Mm-hmm. But it was a great experience. I mean, I can't look at movies or TV shows the same anymore.
Well, no, me too. Every time I'm watching it, I can see camera changes.
Right, angles. The cuts, and you say, okay, I wonder how many takes that took to get that one scene. I'm just like,
yeah, that's pretty funny. That's been going on.
Seriously,
I hate it because that's not how I used to watch movies.
Mm-hmm. You get wrapped up into it, and you're like, oh, yeah. And now you can actually see it, and you can critique it. And it was just one experience, but the way we learned and how quickly.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. I love that idea that, it wasn't really what I thought it was going to be.
Nope.
It was totally different than what I imagined. And then when you're right in there in it, it was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was tiring though.
Long days. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 10-minute film, took us 2 days.
Yeah. Almost 30 hours of
30 hours of filming. But it was fun.
It was. It was interesting. It was definitely a process I've, never even considered. But getting wrapped up in it, because folks, at the beginning of this, Rick was asked to do a choreography.
Just a choreography.
And then Naeem was asked to be the fall guy. In the choreography. And then eventually the story got written around his character, and then all of a sudden his opponent fit my physique and age and all that, so we ended up being in the movie.
Yeah, and how ironic that the character's name is Rico. I was like, what? What are we doing here? What's going on?
You're stupid.
I thought I was being punked. I was like, wait a minute.
No, but it was Rico Santos.
That's right, Rico. It was Rico Santos. Apparently that's my porn name, from what the director says.
He did get you in the eye.
No, I did get a money shot. But yeah, that's when we come up. We're actually in this segment. We're actually gonna throw a couple of clips that you will see.
Are you allowed?
Yeah.
Sure.
We already did on Facebook. He didn't say shit about it, so.
Wait. No, he did it too, though.
That's what I'm saying. So.
But it was just the snapshots.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Ish. We're gonna do the outtakes, so it has nothing to do with the movie.
Ah, okay.
The ones that.
Oh, I see.
The ones that I played with.
Yeah.
So
okay.
We're gonna have some clips up.
Yeah. All right.
Fun.
I think that's okay then.
I think so.
It's not his stuff.
It was my camera.
Guys, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how the legality behind that works, but
if you see a big cut during this segment, you'll know what happened. The powers that be told us. We will have been informed post-haste. Is that how that would be?
This might actually be the first episode we have to edit.
Oh no, not editing, nothing. No, I think it'll be fine.
Stand by your...
Yeah, and folks, when that I think it's going to be out probably by March. He said.
Is that what it was?
It's either end of February or the first week of March.
Oh, I totally tuned him out when he was talking about that.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Okay.
Because he's only got a few things left to do.
Right.
Oh, he put a little blooper thing at the end of it.
Oh, nice.
You haven't looked at it since?
No.
Yeah, he added. He got you doing your dialogue wrong. He got one of the clapper things to follow me, and it's funny. He got so we were doing a trust fall. Never again will I trust that man. He said, "Oh yeah, just fall back. We'll catch you." Nobody was there.
I love it because I got to see your whole face through the process, and it went from "I trust you" to "Oh shit."
Yeah, that was. Oh man, I was like, God.
You see, your body went from this to brace.
Yep. It was still fun though.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, you don't realize how much hurry up and wait there is.
Oh yeah.
You know, right? I mean, every time.
Well, setting up the angle, the proper light.
Yeah.
You want to get it to this point. You
then
check
shooting in multiple
height,
angles,
right?
having the thing over and over again.
How the repetition. You know, I actually I was very proud of us in that sense, because for people who can't choreograph our fights because everything's free flow.
Yeah.
We did pretty good at repeating the same motion over again. And it was like, all right, now we're gonna flip you, but can you, instead of landing over there, can you land more this way?
Yeah.
Okay. And we were like, what the fuck? We were just adjusting to it, and we did that roll like 12, 16 times.
Yeah, that was too much fun. So look forward to that, folks. That's gonna be pretty hilarious. I'm trying to talk my brother Danny, hopefully to premiere the movie at his garage with the 120-inch screen.
Let me guess. This is going to come out before you actually talk to him about it.
Exactly. So boom. You're like, oh, this is the ask right here.
You're an ass.
He doesn't know I'm going to ask him yet.
Don't tell him.
But hopefully by tomorrow he'll know.
Wow.
I mean, that's all I got.
And then, also this year, you might see me on a few seminars.
Oh, that's right. That's the other kind of cool thing that's happening. I guess some of you folks who've been watching the show, especially his episodes of Naeem's Shorts, have wondered whether he could actually teach a seminar or not. So we're going to put it to a test. Somebody did reach out to us, and it's going to be very funny or very entertaining. So one of the two. And funny is entertaining, so you might do okay.
All right. If nothing else,
It'll be hilarious.
it'll be hilarious.
Right up our alley.
Yeah, either tragically or on purpose.
So if you'd like to hire this guy for a weekend event, let us know. We do need money. We do need money.
Just start doing like guest appearances. Like, who the hell's that guy? I don't know. He says he's a YouTuber.
That's right. We're not influencers for sure. Just
We don't
YouTubers.
influence shit. Oh, but no, that seems like a lot of fun. Like I'm because of the way that you and Danny have taught me to process information. I get a lot from small experiences.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't have to have this whole gambit of things that I did for me to get. Oh, I got this lesson. It's like oh, I see why all these other things work because of this idea.
And what he's referring to, folks, you have to understand is that most of our guests who are martial artists have always been kind enough to do a little demo at the end of their appearance, and he gets to play uke all the time, gets tossed around, slapped, and everything else. So there is a lot of things that you learn from that, I imagine. I mean,
Oh, dude. So periodically I'll be thinking of some concepts, and I'll start getting flashes of demonstrations that I've been involved in, being thrown, being turned, and I get the
right.
oh, I get the other part to that, the wrist, but then the elbow, oh, the
Right.
shoulder. It's this, okay, and I start really, dismantling that one move that was done on me,
Yeah.
and understanding the mechanics behind it and the physics, and you're just like, oh, I get it. And then I use it somewhere else, and you're like, oh, hey, where'd you come up with that? I was like, oh, I was just thinking of getting my ass kicked by one of the masters.
Yeah. This is Denise beating me up.
Yeah,
Slapping
exactly.
me down to the ground. Oh, this was Graciela.
Right.
Here's that rib shot you did.
But then you start like linking in, okay, this person explained it this way, but it's very similar to this concept, which can be seen in this movement.
Right.
And you start seeing all the similarities between things. And when you can see one idea, like say this cup, from the camera, it's one side, from yours is another, from mine is another, but it's
Right.
the same cup.
Right,
But
exactly.
we each have a little difference of perspective on it, but when you put it together, it's the whole.
Right.
So that's all I'm trying to do is.
That's a great analogy. Analogy. I don't know what that word.
I swear to God, folks, we are sober,
We are
stone dead. So we might be a little
This
tired
is just
though.
tea
Coffee.
and sugar to wake us up. So yeah, we really are just this weird or goofy.
Oh my Lord! I just had to put it out there because even I'm questioning. God damn, are we? What are we on right now? Seriously, but it is the way my brain is processing things because I don't want to just say, oh, our way is the only way, because that's bullshit. I wouldn't believe it even if I said it. But to be able to take information instead of say, oh, that's not what we do, that's what they do.
Right.
No, why do they do it that way, and how can I link what they do and how
And
we
that
do
brings
it?
up an interesting point that, like you said, you don't see things a certain way because you were taught a certain way.
Right.
We look at the cup that we only see this and we don't see all the other stuff. And you start to realize that all the other martial artists in the world that do any kind of martial arts, whether it's, FMA, kaiju, whatever, but because they're taught that certain way, some of them, and a big part of some of them, can only see it in that perspective.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, right. And but a lot of our guests, and we're starting to see this more and more,
Oh yeah.
see beyond that. They actually turn the corner or peek around and see the other things.
Right.
I'm starting to see that more and more.
Whereas
Whereas before this,
really,
we were
yeah.
not seeing that, right? We were saying, oh, everybody just has this one mindset. A lot of people that we've been talking to are really showing that I get what you're saying because I do it this way,
Right.
but I understand that way.
Yeah, I get why you do it this way versus, because it changes. I mean, just size alone will change the way you can, how efficient you are in one technique than you are with another.
Our good friend Dennis, Empathy Man,
Rat bastard.
Rat Bastard,
That's his alter ego.
alter ego, is having a discussion tomorrow, as a matter of fact, that says, where does martial arts go from here? And I love that idea that, and Dennis, we're just going to kind of give you a little lead-in for tomorrow.
Lead-in, wow.
But that's an interesting question, right? I mean, that you got to look at, because once you get to your certain level of whatever it is you're doing, what's next?
Yeah.
What do you do then? Do you, one, open your own school and give all that information to the people that come up?
Mm-hmm.
Do you, like Danny DeSanto would, start another system, and he's got how many systems under his belt of being a black belt?
Like
I mean,
40 something.
yeah, right. Or do you just say, okay, I'm good where I'm at, and this is, to me, this is just a personal thing for me.
Right. Well, shouldn't it always be a personal thing for you, though?
Yeah, that's there, but after a certain point of learning what you've learned, right? Even for me, I've done several different styles. When Danny came home back in '92 and said, "Hey, Rick, look at this FMA thing," I picked up on it, and I enjoyed the hell out of it, and now I live by it. But not only do I live by that, but I still remember all the other things that I've done and added it to what I'm getting now through Danny, and understanding what I learned way back when I was 15 to where I am now, and how I'm able to then evolve my own things that I'm learning from Danny and the other systems. So that's where my martial arts. It didn't just stay with my original Kempo back when I was 15.
And it wasn't like you left all that out and said, "Oh, I'm only doing Danny stuff now."
Yeah, but I'm incorporating everything that I've ever done. So it's gone far beyond what one lesson or what one system that I was doing.
Yeah, any one system gave you.
Right? I mean, for you, it's a little different in that this is the only system you know, but you get to touch all the other people who kind of throw stuff at you. So your perspective is changed. So where does that put your martial arts?
I'm sorry, I'm just stuck on the fact that you just said you get to touch all these other martial artists. I'm like, what?
See, this is the only thing he thinks about. Mexicans. This guy. No, but you get what I'm saying, right?
I understand. Because I'm essentially going at it backwards from what you went through.
Right. Yeah, you got the one and now you're going to a bunch.
Yeah, I started where you ended.
Yeah. But so where does the martial arts go? You know, where do you then take it? I mean, as an individual, right? You're either going to be content enough to have it be what you have just for your personal use, to keep you and your family safe and all that, which is great. You don't need to go beyond the first black belt or the first degree.
I've had this discussion with myself because my original goal, in essence, has been met. As long as I continue to practice what I know and not necessarily grow, but maintain it sharp, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But now I fall, deeper into it, and I'm like, okay, well, I do want to teach. And then the other side of that is like, okay, if I got this far in 8 years, how much further can I get in 10 more years?
Right.
20 more. Like, there's still this ambition of me to take it to a level where I couldn't even imagine reaching, as a practitioner, but also as an instructor.
Yeah. And that's my point. So where does your martial arts go?
See?
And as an individual, I mean, that solely rests on you. But I think it's cool that Dennis has opted to use that as a question for his next, talking at the pit.
Oh, yeah, because I have a different opinion on the whole general martial art concept, less so the individual, but that might get a little long-winded.
So I like that whole,
He poses a lot of interesting questions.
He does, and that is one of the things that I like about your tribe, Dennis. You have got this incredible...
Wait. He'll say, our tribe.
Our tribe. Our tribe.
Gotcha, Dennis.
What's incredible about that is that he has this huge group. Well, he likes to keep it small. He calls it small, but I think it's a huge group. Group of people who are like-minded, who are thoughtful enough to share what they understand and try to grow through the other people.
Yeah.
That's how that would be, right?
No, yeah.
They're not just trying to grow themselves, but they're trying to go through other people on what they pick and pull. I mean, our good friend Mark Cardenas, what does he do? He puts on seminars. It's not with just one specific system.
Right.
But he'll get a bunch of different people in there.
And he'll throw seminars just to get one person out in front of people.
Yeah.
And it's like, no one's heard of him before, but we like him.
Yeah, let's put him in here, right? So, and that tells you, they're not just trying to grow that person, but they're trying to grow themselves. Because Mike has told me, I learned so much from all the different people that I bring in here that it changes how I'm teaching my stuff. And that's amazing. And to be that humble, to say that mine's is good, but I can get some help and I can incorporate other things that people are doing to make it even better.
Right. We adhere to the always a student, always a white belt mentality, right? So it stands to reason that, your teaching methodology can get better, can grow. Your lessons can grow because, I get a deeper understanding because I never thought of it this way.
Right.
All of a sudden, but I get it. Now I can pass it on and then see what happens with those students.
And there was a time when that would never happen in martial arts.
Really?
again, yeah, I mean, everybody's very secretive. They're holding on to their own stuff. Like, no.
Well, I remember even in FMA, wasn't there like people who would kind of infiltrate other families, learn their style, and then create a style to counter theirs?
Right.
So,
back in the old, and again, now it's not so much as being that mischievous about it. Now they're actually just trying to learn better, right? I mean, back in the day, it was just
like, no, we can't. We have to kill some of them. We can't let them kill us all. So.
Yeah, so let's learn this stuff and see how we can counter it. But now it's no, I just want to learn this much more stuff. So, Dennis, kudos to you for coming up with that question of where does the martial arts go?
6 o'clock.
Huh?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock tomorrow night, Sunday.
All right.
So we'll be there, and we're bringing some friends.
I'm bringing friends.
Well, I only have the ones.
Oh, the Home Depot.
That's why I'm like, all your Home Depot. Better get some tacos ready. Bring a lot of hot sauce.
Oh, there's plenty of hot sauce in the house. We always have backup bottles, just in case. Oh, man.
But yeah, so that's a cool thing that's going on.
Yeah. No. For those of you who don't know, look for Dennis Duarte walking my martial path.
And the learning lab, which is a private.
The learning lab. Oh, so you didn't hear that from me. But there's also one-on-one combative. Because that is then also Master Green. Because as you were talking about the idea of being humble enough to grow from it, it just reminded me of Master Green because I think he exemplifies that. He's in 80s.
Yep.
He's still teaching. He teaches individuals up in Sacramento, but he also goes to a bunch of seminars that he doesn't teach in. He's not one of the guests. And his wife asked him, "Why do you go? You're a grandmaster. Why?
Well, you need to go."
Right. And he says he goes to watch. He goes because if he can pick up just one kernel, just one idea, that can change the way he does things or enhance the way he does things, the whole day was worth it.
Right.
And it's like, wow, to be that age, that accomplished, and that badass,
and then to still be willing to learn from other people. Who knew? When I grow up, I want to be just like you, sir.
Good luck. You're not.
I know.
You're terrible. But I have a chance.
Jackass.
But isn't that what we look up to? I mean, or what we should?